Hey game fans, it's Roberto here doing another unboxing, and this is a real throwback unboxing for me. I have recently got into Battletech, and if you've watched, I've opened the Battletech Essentials, and sometime last year I did the Battletech Game of Armored Combat, which since I've gotten into it, I've fallen in love with all things Battletech. I don't know how I've ignored it for 40 years, but here we are. Considering I like giant mechs and stuff like that. Regardless, I just can't stop thinking about it. It's all if I'm not painting the miniatures, I barely play the game because I have zero time to play games just in general. But I've played it a handful of times. But regardless, painting the miniatures, reading the rules, reading the novels, listening to audiobooks, playing the video games, there's so much, and there's so much content. And I found out that, several months back, I found out that there was a MechWarrior role-playing game, and I love tabletop role-playing games, but this was by one of my favorite companies, Fasa, and going through this, it was really cool. These are black and white books. The rules are usually a little complicated with the Fasa books, but they are just so much fun. So anyways, I've showed off this before, but regardless, love the MechWarrior book. But I found there was a store online that was selling old Fasa books, but they must have just been in storage somewhere because they were brand new still. So I've always been a fan of these. Are brand new. I've got a couple of Shadowrun Adventures. There's like second edition Shadowrun Adventures, which are awesome. Blood in a Boardroom, and Dream Chipper, which I haven't even looked at. So these showed up yesterday. Yeah, so very cool. It looks like there's just the cover alone, some wild stuff. You got a couple of orc bodyguards, and or maybe that's a troll. They look like orcs, and some chick. Don't know. This one looks like there's some ninjas. Just ninjas attacking people in a boardroom, so that's cool. But that's Shadowrun. That Fasa made that, and that's what I have a lot of Shadowrun books. Like I played Shadowrun, but I never played MechWarrior. So when I don't know why I just ignored it. But anyways, coming around to it. So 30 years later, liking me some MechWarrior to go along with my Battletech. But I picked up some books, and these are really interesting because this is the Battletech Handbook, which is House Davion, which basically these are source books for you to get all the background information you need for everything about the faction of Davion, and then like you can use these for your Battletech campaigns, like just if you're setting up scenarios and stuff like that. But it also says you can use it for the RPG, which is MechWarrior or whatever other RPG, because it's got all the information about. So, like, if you're going to this section of the galaxy, and there's House Davion's there, you know what to do. But anyways, I got that one. I got the House Steiner book, which is pretty cool, and the Periphery, which is like space pirates, scum and villainy in the outer regions of the galaxy. So that's pretty cool. They got stuff called the Bandit Kings, and that all just sounds awesome. Like look at some of this art. So some old school like 90s art, pretty neat. But I will do an unboxing or opening just of the Battletech Mappack, which was Solaris VII, which got me interested in actually making the purchase. Was that I found this was brand new, as you can see, still in shrink. But this is talking about they talk about Solaris VII in the Battletech Essentials. So this is where it's like a game arena world, arena combat with the mechs, and it looks like even that's the same like mech here is on the cover here, just kind of a different interpretation of what was that, the Centurion, I believe. I forget what yeah, Centurion. So very cool. It says welcome to the gaming world, and check your myometers, calibrate your actuators, fine tune your gyros or your gyros, load out the newest prototype weapons, and never forget to check with your image consultant, all while keeping your stable manager happy. Oh, Solaris 7 War is a sport, and your career can die quicker than your mech. Whether your stable manager is out to get you, the mafia is on your tail, or your next opponent has a piece of new technology you've never heard before. On Solaris 7, the stakes are always high and the reward of success higher, provided you can seize them. So, straight up robot jocks, and I love it. So, bring this to my Battletech game, or if I can convince my family to play the Mech Warrior RPG, which is not, it's probably not looking good for that to happen. But I can dream and read books, so there's that. So this is a map pack of Solaris 7, provides players with all the information on the gaming world and stables that run it. So that's pretty cool, because in the Battletech Essentials, you got a little bit of that. You got like a page of information, the stables, which were just the different groups that, depending on if you were part of any of the groups, you got a different ability for the game. So when you ran it, maybe an initiative bonus or some sort of special power or something like that. So very cool. Gang warfare on an arena planet sounds awesome. So and I don't have any maps other than the ones that came in the boxes. I have like, I think there's 5 or 6 of the boxes so far. I got one of this. I got this, the clan box, the essentials. What do you call it? A beginner, an actual beginner box. Oh, and the Alpha Strike box. Yeah. So, however many that was. I didn't get one of the beginner boxes, but I've got almost all of the boxes so far. So, looks like it comes with a scenario book. On the back, there is a map of, looks like the factions, Solaris City. So, that's pretty cool. And then, oh, this is actually a bit heavier than I thought it would be. Looks like it clocks in at 64 pages. There's a little bit of art inside of here. It's all black and white, it feels like. But, yeah, that's definitely more information than the 2 pages that came in the Essentials. So, I love that. I can just read that up. And, to add to my reading, because I've been on my tablet just reading there's like over 80 novels. I've read about 3 so far. Working on a 4th. But cool. Got some paper maps. So let's see if these are usable. They say everything is still usable, so that's pretty cool. This one looks rough. Okay. So it's a little bit bigger and looks like, I don't know if you're underground or what, but that looks really cool. And then on the back, just a plain white grid. So that's 2 maps for you so far. I don't know if this looks similar to the last one. So there's that. I don't know if it connects to it or what. Maybe it does, but that's pretty crazy. Just looks like some sort of underground tunneling or something. But it's got House Kurita. I see the symbol on there, so that's pretty cool to see what that means. Hope it's not just a double. Looks like it's different. Yeah, the numbers are different. So just a giant map apparently. Then what do we got here? Okay, this looks like it's kind of a bigger version of the giving myself some battle damage here. A bigger version of the map that came with the Battletech Essentials, so the arena. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I really like the arena. I played in that once and I thought that was really fun. Had like raised levels every turn. The walls are like raising on you and blocking your line of sight and stuff like that. So that was really cool. Oh, a lot of maps in here. More than I thought, because they're double-sided, but one side just looks like grids. But so far, 2, unless they're just two of these count as one. I'm not sure how it goes, but okay. So this looks really cool too. This looks like some sort of outdoors map. It's got some water, so that's awesome. And then on the back, it's the black and white grid, so your custom ones if you want. So that's nice. I don't have a I have dry erase, what do you call it, just like squares, but I don't have a hex map, a plain one, so it looks like I could do some customs if I wanted, for classic Battletech game of Armored Combat. What's on this one? This looks like, wow, I don't even know what you do here. I think I read online something about cutting some of these up, so I don't know if I'll do that, considering that I probably won't get to play this all that much anyway, but a boy can dream. And if it sounds really compelling to me, maybe I'll order another one just to mutilate. This one was in perfect condition though, so I am not too fast to be cutting anything up anytime soon. Maybe I can copy it or something, print out another version if I have to mutilate it to play it. We'll see. But this map is just not opening for me. I don't know if this is like an ice world of some sort. It looks really cool. There's a lot of maps in here though. I am very impressed for what I paid. I think I paid 15 bucks for this, so it's a lot of maps and a full source book. So that was pretty nice. This one is a little bit smaller. Looks like a canyon of some sort. Very cool. And piece of cardboard. And, oh, more maps. So just keeps on going. It's just the other side of the canyon. Different canyon. Very cool. Maybe you put two of these side by side. Some of these are just bigger than the others. So I don't know enough about Battletech, but I know I like it. Very cool. Just I love the idea of it being like kind of post-apocalyptic. The mechs are kind of like knights. You got all kinds of, I like the idea of salvage. Anything you destroy, you're basically trying to make sure you defeat your opponents, but hoping they just eject so you can take their mech and then either take it as your own or take the parts you need. So all that lore is really cool. Wow, what is this thing? This looks like I don't know what's going on there, some lava or something, but I like the art. That looks really cool. And it's the last one. I think so. This looks like some ice and some grass. So very very cool. Yeah. So anyways, like I said, when you get the box sets or you buy the salvage packs, which are just boosters, then some of the ones that I have, just this I think was from the Alpha Strike box, and my daughter, my 4-year-old was basing them for me because I hate basing, just putting on some rocks and stuff like that. But yeah, just some quick what do you call it, paint jobs for me, nothing too fancy. Contrast where I can, sometimes just base, just some clean base coats is all I'm looking for. I thought these are very fun to paint just because it's just big blocks of colors. I tried to do the red and white Centurion, but I could do a better job, I think. But he's all right. And then it's like the Kodiak. I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, I am really enjoying painting some big robots. I'm really enjoying playing the game, reading the lore. So it is an all-encompassing like hobby, like Warhammer. Can be cheaper, I guess, but there's so much to buy that if you just keep buying stuff, that it'll add up. Regardless, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're playing Battletech or if you've been playing Battletech for 40 years and unlike me who just got into it last year. I'm loving it. So it's very crunchy, very just, I don't know. It's just it feels like there's a lot of little moving parts, but you can make it what you want. You don't have to use all the rules. It's kind of modular for a game. You hack up what you like, and play the way you like. So the classic game or the Alpha Strike, both very fun. So anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I just want to share. See you next time. Bye.